For centuries, people have sought the secrets to absolute, unbreakable strength, a level of mental and physical fortitude that makes an individual seem immune to the stress and chaos of the world. 400 years ago, the legendary Japanese swordsman Miyamoto Musashi, famed for winning over 60 duels without a single loss, codified this path. His philosophy, outlined in the Book of Five Rings, suggests that true strength is not built by accumulation, but by elimination. We do not become stronger by adding more habits. We become unbreakable by stripping away all forms of weakness, dependency, and self-deception. This is the principle of unconditional strength, and here are the 4 pillars of Musashi's doctrine that you can immediately apply to your life. Musashi advised his students to have no preferences and not to rely on any particular weapon. On the surface, that may sound counterintuitive to mastery, but what he meant was that your ability to perform cannot depend on the perfect environment. If you can only focus when the room is silent, your focus is weak. If you can only train when you have access to a fully equipped gym, your discipline is conditional. If you can only maintain your diet when your schedule is clear and someone else cooks for you, then your health is not truly within your control. True resilience is the ability to operate effectively in any condition. The first step is to identify the dependencies you've created, the specific tools, times, moods, or circumstances you wait for, and commit to practicing, at least in a limited capacity, regardless of their absence. This trains your nervous system to execute the plan, not the feeling. Musashi emphasized cultivating a mind that does not change or move during conflict. He drew a parallel between a mind at war and a mind peacefully drinking tea. The internal state, he taught, should be the same, calm, present, and observant. In modern life, this is the practice of non-reactive awareness. When faced with pressure, whether it's public criticism, a financial crisis, or intense physical discomfort, most people fall into the pattern of reaction. Their heart races, their thoughts spiral, and their body defaults to fight or flight mode. To eliminate this reaction, start with awareness. Notice the sensation. When stress hits, pause and observe the physical signs: sweating hands, a racing pulse, tight shoulders. Then detach from the narrative. Acknowledge the feeling without giving it power. Instead of telling yourself, "I'm panicking because I'm going to fail," simply note, "My heart is racing." Finally, hold the space. Do not rush to escape the discomfort. By training your mind to observe the fear without acting on it, you slowly change your brain's response over time, raising the threshold for what can trigger panic or flight. Most people approach life with the strategy of intending to win, aiming for the highest goal, taking high risks, and prioritizing flashy results. Musashi, however, taught the strategy of intending not to lose. While the phrases may sound identical, the distinction is profound. Fighting to win can lead you to overextend and expose your weaknesses. Fighting not to lose means relentlessly eliminating all vulnerabilities. Instead of trying to be the most brilliant person on the team, focus on being the most reliable. Instead of chasing a new weightlifting record every week, focus on never missing a day and maintaining perfect form. Instead of trying to eat a flawless diet, eliminate the few things that are guaranteed to sabotage you, like highly processed junk foods. When you concentrate on the void, on the absence of weakness, you become predictable, steady, and fundamentally unbeatable. The final barrier to ultimate strength is the ego and its dependency on external validation. We fear losing our progress, our streak, our title, or the praise of others. This fear keeps us enslaved to the outcome. Musashi's ultimate teaching is about abandoning the self, not destroying it, but letting go of the version of ourselves that clings to temporary successes or failures. Stop counting streaks. Stop seeking recognition. Stop fearing the loss of what you've built. When you remove the need for external feedback or internal celebration, the practice itself becomes your identity. You don't do discipline, you are disciplined. You don't meditate, you are meditation. When training, focus, and integrity become as natural and essential as breathing, your strength is no longer a possession that can be taken away. It becomes who you are.